Enjoy, Natsu.
Still floating in stasis. Angel Island on Staylift. Super Genesis schemes ready to go. Hyper chaos beams amazing. Drop dash into mania. Forget these dreams are made up. So I craft my world into big bodies of work in a wild world. We'll wake up. Wake up early just to bake up.
Tonight, we are setting up Dolphin VR for the Oculus Quest headset. I'm going to show you how to get it working from beginning to end of the process. So hang tight, grab a drink, let's get it. All right. First thing we want to do is head over to this Discord link that I have in the description down below right now. This is going to allow you to gain access to the official virtual desktop Discord. With this, you will see all of the update notes and update patches. They drop almost at least like once a week, maybe once every other week, very fast. But you don't have to worry about getting the program from here anymore. You install virtual desktop inside of your headset by buying it for $20 in the Oculus store, and then you will head over to your phone. From here, you will go ahead and install the Oculus app. Just like I have circled here, it says open, but yours will say install. This app is free. This is how we are going to enable developer mode on the headset itself. So within the Oculus app here, you'll be able to buy games, do all of that stuff, cool. But our main thing we want to do is pair the headset. Once that headset is paired, you will go ahead and select the headset from the menu here. And once that's connected, we're going to go ahead and head down to your settings. Once you're in settings, you'll see developer mode. Now, your developer mode, if you do not have an Oculus account, this is your first time hopping on, you're going to want to create an organization. Your organization is going to be done through the Oculus site itself with your Oculus account. With that, creating that organization will allow you to access basically all of the features of the headset, such as using side quests to its fullest potential. And you just have to install the drivers, make sure everything there is up to date, and we from there head over to the side quest website, which is sidequestvr.net. It should be highlighted here at the top of the website, but you'll hit get side quest. From there, you'll download the Windows version or whichever platform you're on, and you install that bad boy, follow all of the directions that are here on the screen. And then once all of those things are installed and ready to go, you'll plug in your headset to the computer using your USB cable. You'll see this USB debugging option come up. Make sure that that's selected. Check. Remember this computer. Always allow. And then bow. You should be connected from there. So we can go into SideQuest. Once we're in SideQuest, you're going to search for virtual desktop. Look for the option. Make sure it says virtual desktop PC patch, and install to headset. Once that is installed to your headset, the next thing we want to do is install Dolphin VR from the Dolphin VR official website, which is just a WordPress site website right here highlighted. And you'll scroll down to downloads. And if you notice, this thing hasn't been updated since 2016, which has one of the more stable versions of Dolphin built into it. So this is an executable. We're just going to download, install, and then now we're going to move into Steam. Now in your Steam, you're going to have a little option in your lower left corner to add a game. And then you want to hit add non-Steam game. From here, you want to go to the directory you just extracted for your Dolphin and add it to Steam. The reason you're doing this is for controller compatibility, because you will want to use your own controller connected to the computer directly in order to control the game. So now that we're done with that setup, we want to move into Dolphin VR itself and configure it. There are a multitude of options for each game you want to pretty much play around with until you get it right. We're dealing with a different kind of system with these games, so each individual game has its own specific settings for VR. As you can see, you can manipulate the 2D screens. There are cheats that you can activate to do things such as removing the 16:9 bars for widescreen, disable culling, which is a technique to disable rendering of any graphics that aren't on screen at all times. But since we're in full 360 view inside of these games, you can turn that off so it will render all of the textures at all times. Our computers are power enough to run these things. Also, always look at the code at the bottom to see if there's any notes that suggest to get the best performance of the game. Now, next, you can actually configure the VR side separately. These have a little bit more detailed options, and always read this full instruction set that's in here. It'll give you more or less definitions for what everything means and how to fix it. Now, into your graphics options, DirectX 11 is always going to be your best bet, just because that will allow you to use your graphics card to power the games. OpenGL does it, but you'll have to go into the NVIDIA settings if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, and same with AMD, and manually set OpenGL for your graphics card. But that's another video for another time. Those options you want to just play with until you get it right. Whatever your system is configured to, set your resolution to there. Now, what's really cool is you can use real Wiimotes and nunchucks and the Wii Motion Plus with this emulator. So I still have my Wiimotes, have multiple here with me. You can use your Wii sensor bar, make sure it's plugged up to the actual Wii console, power your Wii console up, and then you'll be able to use that in games such as Skyward Sword or Red Steel 2 in VR. As long as you got your nothing around you, leave enough room between you and the sensor bar so it can detect your input there, and boom, that works perfect. And yeah, I think now is the time to show you the fruits of our labor of setting this up. Take a look. Before we actually do that, forgot one step. In the actual Oculus app on your PC, you need to make sure unknown sources is turned on, because Dolphin uses the Oculus drivers to run. So make sure those are turned on, and let's watch some magic unfold. So now we're going to go back into our headset. Once inside of here, we want to run virtual desktop. Make sure your streamer is set up right so you'll be able to just log straight in. And then if you head to your games tab, you'll notice that Dolphin VR is not on here even though we added it. This is because it's a non-Steam game and virtual desktop doesn't recognize it. You can inject it, but we can just open up Steam, launch Dolphin VR from right here. Also, make sure that your admin permissions are set. And then with the options we already configured earlier, you can just double click your game directly from inside of the headset, and it'll take you directly to your Steam VR automatically and launch your game. Let's have a look.
Well, Fox, looks like we're not too late.
Yep, of course, General.
It's just so crazy. I can't believe Andros had so darn many troops left behind.
They're almost all common scum, in it for the money.
They're quite dedicated for a bunch of hype.
The leader of this rebellion is...
All ships, avoid the Armada's fire. Aim for Oikon's flagship.
Here we go!
Hey, Slippy, don't get cocky.
Slippy, you've already got bogeys on your tail.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble! Ouch!
This happens because you're reckless. Be more careful.
Corneria Army now commencing third volley of cannon fire. Andros's ships are being destroyed one after the other.
We can't give up now.
Andros' fleet is dead ahead. They're everywhere.
Okay, Falco and Slippy, take the left side. Crystal and Fox, hit the right. Everyone strike, now!
All right! Hit them hard and don't hold back.
Watch out, Fox! Roll to deflect its attack!
Take this, Fox. It'll replenish your shields a bit.
Fox, use this!
Got something on radar. Dead ahead and coming this way.
A stealth squadron. Look out, Fox!
Try out your bombs, Fox!
Starfox is headed this way.
Starfox, eh? Work him over!
Our final line of defense has been penetrated.
Is this guy some kind of demon? Ah! I'll handle him!
What? Are you?
The enemy flagship is fleeing to Fortuna.
That scum Oikon's getting away.
After him, Fox!
Keep moving. Follow him into the atmosphere.